it's just a lot to process, and that's what I'm doing.
All right, happy with the paint job, how it turned out. I painted when it was kind of cold out, and I didn't let the outside paint, the paint on the outside, dry long enough before I taped it off to paint these other colors. And you can see where the tape kind of messed that up. This blue, I don't remember what brand it was. I think this is Rust-Oleum. It still didn't dry very good. It's been a couple days. I waited over a day before I put tape on it, and tape still messed it up. Tape kind of affected the red a little bit, but the white was the cheap stuff. Cheap stuff. I think this is Krylon, and this was Rust-Oleum, and the white did the best. So, and you can kind of see where the weathering is going to be done. So, copper on the inside, silver on the outside. Both those are Tamiya paints, and once you do that, you could use any kind of paint on the outside. Rust-Oleum, this is Krylon, and this is Walmart, whatever the 99-cent Walmart kind is. Or it used to be 99 cents. Nothing is 99 cents anymore. Not even the Dollar Tree. So yeah, that paint the tape messed it up, but that's okay, because now we can start our lazy weathering job just by scuffing this up. And as the paint gets scuffed up, the silver will show through, and then eventually the copper or bronze will show through, so it looks kind of like rust. Hold on, I'll show you another one. Let's see here. This is what I used to have on my Vatera Sender, and I did the paint job the same way. Copper underneath it, and then silver, and then whatever color I wanted. I think that's like a baby blue Rust-Oleum or something. I don't know. I looked through old Ford truck pictures and found one that was pretty similar in paint color. So, and then as it gets scratched up through use, you can see, well, let me get out of here, get the shadow out of there. You can see where it kind of starts to look like rust and scratches and all that other stuff. There are definitely better ways to go about this that look better, but this is pretty easy, and I'm a big fan of easy. My Texas flag came out looking pretty cool. A little bleed through the tape on the stencil thing there. Not bad though. Overall, pretty easy to do. And then it'll be going on my TRX4 that I just put some Rock Pirate stuff on, and once this is all done, I'll go over everything. So let me get to standing. All right, this is as done as it is going to get for this round. That's the paint job, kind of scuffed up and looks a little bit of patina. It's my clever and witty name. Everybody else has a power wagon. Well, I got the honky wagon. All right, so that's the body all done up. Oh, I never took off this masking on the inside. Got to do that still. Been kind of working away at this thing, trying to get it ready. I'm taking it out in the morning, and that's why I'm kind of done with it for now. So, got the Rock Pirates shock towers. I can't remember these body posts. Some off eBay. They're like $5 or something. Rock Pirates, they make these sheet metal beds or aluminum beds, whatever you want to call it. They say they don't fit the TRX, so I made my own, and it's not perfect, but it turned out all right. I just had these off some Amazon bumper I put on there. Made this battery tray here. Rock Pirates also makes one of those, but I mean, it's pretty simple. Just a piece of sheet metal. It goes right into the top screws that are right here. I got them covered up by Velcro. For right now, I have my receiver right here. It's in a balloon. That's not the end result. That's what's going to work for tomorrow. I'm going to see about getting a fuel tank and mounting it right here, like one of those fuel tank receiver boxes, and putting the receiver in there somehow. I'm not totally in love with it. I like it. It looks cool. I don't know how the performance will be. These shock towers are pretty nice. It still flexes good. And I was ready to cut the bed off or the frame off right here and even up here, because nothing just seems to fit a TRX right. I bought Rock Pirate rock sliders that were made for a power wagon or the creep body like this is right here, and they didn't fit. They say they fit the TRX4, and they did not fit very good at all. I'll put a picture up, see if you can't see it. But it didn't fit real good. I contacted them at Rock Pirates. I said, hey, what's the deal with this? He said, yeah, it kind of fits the TRX4. So I returned it. They were cool. They refunded my money. All good. No problem. All good in the hood. Right here, the track bar mount. Track bar, panhard. I always learned it was panhards. Panhard bar is in the rear and the track bar is in the front. In Jeeps, that's called a track bar in the front. And in hot rods and drag cars, it's a panhard bar in the rear. Everybody calls this a panhard bar. It's effectively the same thing. I don't know, just different terminology, I guess. Anyways, it fits fine with the I contacted Rock Pirates about it, and it fits fine with the stock servo arm. Mine, I don't remember what servo horn that is, just probably one of them that came with the servo. It was hitting it at full compression, so I didn't have a spacer, so I put a nut, just a larger nut on there to space this down a little bit. And it looks pretty good with the, like, pretty parallel. That's what you're supposed to do in Jeeps and trucks and stuff, is make the track bar parallel, or the drag link parallel with the track bar. And it looks pretty good there, so hopefully no bumps there. I've yet to take this out. In this video, you're not going to see it out and about. I just use the little shorty packs that go on here, so that's what I use. Took me forever to get this sit right, and I still don't like it that much. I'm not in love with it. I love the paint job. I like that a lot. But I wanted this thing to be slammed. I wanted it to be way lower, and it is just barely lower than my stock TRX4 Bronco. So we'll see how it does. I ended up using these stock rock sliders. I just trimmed them up to fit a little bit. I didn't want to do that, but I looked and they're like $12 to replace. So I'd like to keep it all stock. TRX4 Sport is pretty great right out of the box, and it seems not a lot of stuff in the aftermarket is catered to fit a TRX4, and I'll probably get some flack for that. But if you want to keep your TRX4 a TRX4, there's tons of aftermarket support. But if you want to do a little custom work with it, you know, like these shock towers or a different chassis, like a LCG chassis or something, that market is pretty thin. It's few and far between. I didn't even know this company existed, i.e. RC, until after I bought my Rock Pirate stuff. But they have a little bit more options for the TRX4 than Rock Pirates. Rock Pirates just has the shock towers, the rock sliders that fit the Sport, and those look really nice. And they say they have rock sliders that fit the Power Wagon and the Creep, but they did not fit that great. Quality products. I don't want to badmouth Rock Pirates or anything. It's good products. Yeah, just IERC seems to have a lot more stuff made for the TRX4. I don't know. They got a bed that fits, shock towers, bumpers, everything. Other than that, I think that's it. I'm gonna keep these cheap tires on there for now. These are the Pitbull clones off Amazon. I got them for $11. They weren't great. They weren't terrible. I'm not gonna switch out those wheels or anything. I have a new set of Canyon Trails I'd put on there. I'm just not gonna go through that. I bought these Proline Baja Pro X's, which are great. I bought these for the Capra. I mean, I bought them for this truck, but I'm putting them on the Capra. So that's getting that, and we'll see what tires this ends up with. And again, I'm not totally married to this whole look. I love the cab and everything and the flatbed. I'm just not sure how it's going to work on the TRX4. Like, I don't feel like I gained a whole bunch of performance. It'll probably be that way for a minute, but I would not be surprised if I move this body and stuff over to a different setup. Like, I gotta tune these shocks and everything. I'd like to, I don't know, put the pin spring mod in them, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, next video will be the Sunday crawl that we always do at White Settlement RC. So this is gonna wrap up this video. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. Let me know what you think. Like, the paint job, I think that's a pretty easy way to get patina on there. And it's not like realistic patina. I ain't going for like scale points or anything like that. It's just gonna, as this body gets used and abused, more and more of that copper will show through and kind of look like a rust. So yeah, anyhow, let me know what you think, and keep an eye out for this thing. I'll be using this tomorrow, so I might get that one too. I did a couple things to that one. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.